one of the best destinations to study, and where we are very confident that as an international student, you can get an opportunity and value for investment. This is what I'm here to share with you. And I'm excited that I'm sharing one of the fantastic destinations for you today. And the destination I'm sharing today is Canada. So I want us to look briefly about why do people easily get visa refusal? If people want to study in Canada, they will tell you they got visa refused. What are some of the reasons why they get visa refused? So I'm going straight. Now, if you want to apply for Canadian visa, as consultant, together with our immigration consultant, we are sharing some of the basic reasons why you can be refused a visa, no matter your level of finance or your qualification. Failure to disclose previous travel and immigration history, it is a must or a recipe for refusal. So if you have been refused a visa to any country and you don't disclose it during your visa application, you will be refused. Submitting fraudulent documents such as bank statement, employment document, payslip, letters of introduction or letters of employment, all these are avenues for you to be refused a visa. So be careful. Even when they give you the visa, one day it can come out. It could be that the time you use the fake bank statement or the document, they could not get confirmation. So it is advised that before you put in an application, make sure all your documents are intact. Number two is also for you to check to make sure that the money you have in the account is enough to pay for at least your first year tuition fees, living expenses, and travel costs. Once you do not have money to prove that the money you have in the account, whether the account is yours, your parent, your sponsor, whoever the person is, if you do not have money to show that the money can pay for the first year tuition fees, living expenses, and travel costs, you have given them a platform to refuse you the visa, right? So you need to be careful about it. Now, not providing evidence of or explaining your current employment financial circumstance. When you're going to apply for the visa, you need to show them what has been your current situation. Are you employed? Are you doing volunteer work? Are you a leader at church? Whether what you do is pay you or not, whether it is paid or unpaid, you need to prove it. You need to prove your current circumstances. Not proving your current circumstances, it's also a recipe for visa refusal. The other point is choosing courses below your current level of education. I mean, some of you have a degree already, then you're going to do diploma because you want the easier way. You are giving them a platform to refuse you the visa. You have a postgraduate, you have a master's degree, and you are choosing a course below the master's. Now, and some of you also try to choose certificate courses. Sometimes the course that you are choosing has nothing to do with, and maybe you are a teacher in maybe fixes, and they say you are going to do maybe fashion. The course you have chosen stands in isolation. So why? They want to see academic and career progression. So you can't just choose any course. When there's too much gap, maybe you are 25 years, you graduated SHS somewhere like 2018. Since 2018, 5 years, 6 years ago, you haven't gone to school again. You are now going to school. Did you provide explanation as to why you now want to go to school? All these are reasons for you to be. So when there's too much gap, you completed your degree at the age of 25 years, and you are 40, 15 years, you have not been to school, and you cannot show proof of employment. There hasn't been any evidence that justified that there has been academic or career progression so far as your academic life is concerned. That is also a recipe for refusal. Poor statement of purpose and study plan. You cannot provide and justify why you want to go and study in Canada. Failing of wrong application or putting wrong information, applying late, weak economic and social ties, family ties. At certain age, at certain times in your life, you need to show proof of your circumstances at home. And can you imagine that even if you're a leader at church, you can attach all this. If you're an assembly member, unit committee member, your social standing or status even in society, you can add all these to show who you really are. So when you have weak economic and social ties, sometimes it could lead to visa rejection. So these are some of the common or basic ones that I'm happy to share with you. I've already spoken about basic things about Canada. Let's go straight. Canada economy. Canada is it's among the top 10 countries in the world in terms of quality life index with low mortality rate. Canada ranked number 1 for sound banking system in the world. It is rated second among G7 for ability to attract long-term, because Canada is stable, peaceful, fantastic funding system, financial system. It is able to attract a lot of investors. Rated among top 10 places to do business, according to Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. More than half Canadians, that is between the age of 25 to 60, have post-secondary education. So it is one of the most literate countries in the world. 10 out of 10 Canadian universities are among the 200 universities in the world, according to Times Education. Canada is more or less a federal system. So you can see we have every state and their capital. And Astolinks have placed students in about 80% of all the states in Canada. If you choose to study through Astolinks in one of our partner universities, I'm happy to tell you that we can help you and connect you to our students in any of those states. Canadian universities have been long into incubators for innovation. So the BlackBerry phone, the flat screen technology, smart board, voice compression application for cell phones, computer and IMAX films. These are all some of the innovations in Canadian we can talk about in Canada. So Canada has been a forefront in scientific innovation and technology. Let's look at why you must consider Canada. If you're listening to me, you are a graduate from Ghana, Nigeria, or any part of the world, you are looking to go to one of the countries that can offer you an opportunity, please, I will recommend Canada. And these are my compelling reasons. Canada qualifications are globally recognized. It means that if you have the opportunity to do your degree, your master's or diploma, you can go to any part of the world and the skill or the qualification you've got will be recognized. Global agencies for employment highly seek Canadian graduates as they believe qualifications from Canada are world-class. So if you have Canadian qualification, you can use it to work in any part of the world. As an international student, if you're looking for one of the places where international students are valued, protected, and they are cared for, it's Canada. If you're an international student, you can work 20 hours a week off campus during term session and full-time on holidays. The difference between Canada, UK, Australia, Ireland, United States is that it is only in Canada that even if you do a 1-year certificate course, you'll be given a 1-year post-study, you'll be given a post-study permit. And it has been designed that if you do a 1-year certificate course, you can get 1-year post-study work. If you do a minimum of 2-year studies in Canada, whether it is a diploma, certificate, or master's or PhD, you get up to 3-year post-study work visa. This is what makes Canada very outstanding. Students studying in Canada are allowed to bring their spouse. So those of you who are married, you can send your spouse and your children below 18 years to join you, and they have working right to work full-time to support you once you are studying. Another compelling reason why you need to choose Canada is that a lot of Canadian programs have co-op placement. What is co-op placement? Most of their programs are embedded with industry to ensure that students are able to do internship to gain hands-on experience. So I can assure you and confirm to you that as an international student, you can gain hands-on experience that will prepare you and shape you to be career ready as soon as you are done with your course. Most international students are, so one of the places I'll just tell students, what you really need is your ability to raise at least your first year tuition fees or a semester tuition fee. If you are smart, hardworking, very, very hardworking, you are not lazy, you can work and pay your tuition fees. We have had several international students who have traveled to Canada. They have worked and paid their fees. And I'm confident that if you do the same, you can work and pay your fees, but terms and conditions apply because you must be a hardworking student, very focused, ambitious, and not somebody who easily give up. Most international Canadian schools have flexible payment plan. So as an international student, you can work and pay your tuition fees And lucky enough, as I said, the universities can give you payment plan. I have a golden news for you. A golden news for you. A golden news, scholarship and funding. Our partner universities are all giving some amount of scholarship. Some amount of scholarship. But this golden news is this. Are you international student under 40 years? Are you under 40 years? Do you have a degree or master's? Is your degree first class, upper, or a good lower? Even if you have a good lower, I'm for you. Do you have between 1 to 3 years working experience? If you have 1 to 3 years working experience, I am for you. Are you ready to study September 2024 or January 2025? I'm for you. Do you wish to study MBA or one of the STEM courses? If you have 2 to 3 years working experience, maybe you work in a bank, you want to study an MBA, or you have a degree, you want to go and study MSc in computer science, data science, biomedical engineering, agriculture, data analytics, and management information systems, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence, Internet of Things. You want to study accounting, you want to study financial analytics, you want to study fintech, you want to study biomedical engineering, you want to study biotechnology, you want to study environmental technology, you want to study all kinds of engineering, construction, all kinds of STEM courses. Well, we can help you to secure a loan to study in a top Canadian institution. The loan will cover your teaching fees for the entire duration of your studies. Terms and conditions apply. You need to book an appointment with Astolinks now. If you are listening to me, you are a graduate. This does not apply to undergraduate, only for graduate students. You have a degree, a good lower, upper, first class. Come on. You have 1 to 3 years work experience. You want to study a STEM course. If you consult me, I'll show and let you know what programs are termed as STEM courses. And if you can get to go into 2024, happy to tell you that we can help you to get a loan to help you pay your tuition fees. And you only pay the loan when you enter Canada and you start your studies. And they will give you up to 10 years to repay this loan. I am for you. Anybody that wants to study in Canada, I have this good news for you. So take advantage and we can help you to get scholarship, at least some discount, and also a loan to help you to pay, because one of the problems we have seen is that funding is a big problem for Africans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, and people within our sub-Saharan Africa. And we have ability to help you to get a loan, to be able to pay for your tuition fees, to be able to support you, even living expensive for some schools, but not all. But I can talk of at least a loan to cover your entire tuition fees, but you must be studying one of the STEM courses. If you are ready, you have to book an appointment with me. And we take it from there. What are the various intake? We are now doing for September 2024. So if you want to go to Canada, September 2024 is what we are currently processing now. Anybody who wants to go to Canada, September 2024, we are happy to do it for you. What are the requirements for admission? We need your educational certificate and transcript. We need your WASI, your SSC for undergraduate students. We need your passport. We need your CV. SOP will guide you to write it. Few institutions may require GMAT or GRE. Few institutions, depending on which school you are going, you may be asked to write GRE or GMAT. In case you have to write GRE or GMAT, Astolinks will guide you to go through it. All our students going to Canada do not need to show proof of English, because if you are from Ghana, you do not need to show proof of English. Now, let me take you to estimated cost of studying in Canada. Look at the average tuition fees. The average tuition fee for Canada is about 18,000 Canadian dollars. Living cost is now $20,000 for a year. Travel cost is about $2,000. Visa fee is about $150, all in Canadian dollars. Biometric verification, $80. You need to do police clearance certificate, $30. So total cost one half to show is about 38,000 Canadian dollars. This is how much you need to show. But you should know that you are not going to pay the tuition fee if you have money, you can pay all the tuition fees, but you can pay 50% of the fees to make sure that at least you have money, you are demonstrating genuinely that you have money available. And for the living expenses, you don't have to pay, you only have to show. And this afternoon, I'm telling you that if you are a postgraduate student, you are watching me or listening to me, I'm happy to tell you that we can help you to get a loan to pay for your tuition fees and your living expenses to some schools, but at least for tuition fee for all schools so that you can study in Canada. If you have such a challenge and you needed help, we can help you. Now, how education could lead you to permanent residence? If you get the right advice and you go to Canada, education is the easiest way you can get your papers. Education is the most easiest way you can get your papers. Why am I saying this? All that you need to do is to get advice and apply to the right school and the right course. Apply to the right school and the right course. When you consult Astolinks, we will make sure that you pursue a good course. Even if you don't have a background, we'll find a way to help you to choose a right school and the right course. And all that you need to do is get a loan, pursue this course within 1 to 2 years. When you finish, you're going to get a job. Depends on where you are going to study. And I can assure you that Astolinks will help you to go through the process. And we will link you to our lawyers to guide you. Let's look at requirement for a successful study permit. If you get admission and you have to put in the visa, what are the documents you need to provide? Employment evidence. Don't go to embassy and say you are not employed. We need to prepare you. So you need employment evidence. Whether you are self-employed, employed, or you are doing volunteer work, you still need to show proof of this. Personal finance document. If you are married, marriage certificate, education certificate from primary school to date, children, properties, evidence of previous travel and immigration history, letter of explanation. This is very integral in your visa process. Custodian declaration if you are below 18, certificate from province, such as Quebec, police clearance certificate, medical examination, photo of you and your family, workplace, property, or anything that can demonstrate your ties. All these are very, very important for us to take you through. Now, as I said, we are currently doing application for our students who want to go and study in Canada. And this afternoon, I'm here to tell you this. As a company, we do this. We charge students to do this for them. Our service fee for Canada is 1,000 Canadian dollars. Today, I'm giving a discount of $500. This means that we are going to do your application for admission. We will process your visa for you. We will do all the paperwork for you and make sure we guide you through by getting a loan to study in Canada. Now, if you want to register and you want Astolinks to be your consultant so that we can help you to go through the application process, admission, and even visa process, I can assure you that we have over 80% visa success rate. The whole of last year, we had only 8 visa refusals. We had over 70 visa approvals and over only 8 visa refusals. So if you are listening to me and watching me and you want to go to Canada, you want Astolinks to be your consultant, you want me to process your application, you want Astolinks to make sure we get to admission, we help you to get a loan, please book appointment right now and secure your spot. I am only reserving it for only 20 people. Only the first 20 people, I can reserve it for you. I'm selling this package to you. You pay 200 cedis into our mobile account, 0244502752. Our counselors will engage you and they will take you through the process. They will let you know the right school to choose. They will let you know the right course to choose, because if you don't choose the right course, you will not get the loan. You need to choose the right school. Because if you don't choose the right school, it is not every university that is accredited. So you need to know which universities can you go to Canada and you can get the loan. Please, you need to know. This is only for postgraduate students. So when you consult, we'll let you know if you are eligible first to get admission, and we'll let you know the right school for you. We'll let you know the right course for you. And then we will also have to build your profile. We are doing this to make sure that by the end of March, April, you have admission and you can apply for your visa. So that by May, June, you apply your visa. By August, you can go. You need to do this now because the schools will close application for admission by 15th of February. We have less than a month. If you want to go and do a postgraduate program, you have less than a month to put in your application for admission and for visa. So for admission. So please consult us right now and let us do the needful for you. If you want to study in Canada, September 2024, you are looking for the opportunity, book appointment right now. Somebody asked me, I am 43 years, am I eligible? Just book the appointment and let's see your profile. But we have a benchmark. Sometimes we can go overboard. We know you by face. How can we pay the money without knowing? If you don't know us by face, don't worry. We are not forcing you to pay. Astolinks is a serious company. We've been in the system for 18 years. You don't need to worry about it, my friend. So if you believe in what we are selling and you already know, please go ahead and do it. We cannot force anybody to do it because we are a company with reputation. We've sent more than 5,000 students to study in the last 10 years with students from Nigeria. People who are bringing their questions. So we have some of our partner schools around, and then we have our contact details. So as I was saying, if you are international students, fantastic. So you can hear me. Thank you so much. SHL wanted to apply for midwifery course in Canada. You can. Thank you. Or they're located at the Kumasi City Mall. They can go there. Astolinks is located not only in Kumasi, we are located in the UK. We are located in Kumasi. We are in Accra. We are in Takrady. Follow us on social media. We do not have to speak so much for you to believe us. We believe in ourselves, and it is up to you, the applicant, has already gained acceptance to a college. Yes, we can do that. So if you have already secured admission to study in the college already, yes, we can help you to be able to process your study permit application by advising you. If you're about to do your application, we can help you. This is what we do. We help students to find admission. We help students to process their study permit. We help students to secure accommodation. We help students by linking them to Ghanaian students in Canada. I have HN account. Is it possible to get a scholarship, book appointment? But I can assure you, to get a scholarship, you must be very fantastic and very outstanding student. You must be one of them. So please use the answer button for your questions. I'm in a technical course. Miriam, I'm a degree midwife. Can you help me secure a loan? Yes, Miriam, book an appointment. Abdul Muhammad, please, I want to study and work at the same time due to financial. Book appointment. Abdullah Muhammad, Eric Wiafe, please, can I get help in finding a school in Canada and also help me with application form? Yes, Eric, we can do that. Book appointment. How can I get help to travel to Canada but with no money? Book appointment on Hiniba Regina. On Hiniba Regina Frimpong. Okay. You can book appointments. You sound like one mother I know very well. On Hiniba Regina Frimpong. Book appointment. Somaila Abu, what are the requirements to apply for a loan to pay? Book appointment, say. I'm ready for any hard work in Canada. I'm sorry, we're only for education. What result do I need in IELTS or nursing? Please book appointment. Do you please offer scholarship? Book appointment? Yes, why not? So if you are listening to me, you want to go to Canada and do your postgraduate, undergraduate, a top up, September 2024, you are looking forward to get admission to a top university. You are looking forward for us to process your application. Yes, of course, we can help you to get admission to one of the best universities or colleges in Canada. And as I said, if you are a first-class student upper or you had a good lower, a very outstanding lower, you have 1 to 3 years working experience and you want to study in Canada, we can help you. One of the beautiful things about Canada is that you can use anybody like your family members to sponsor you if they are willing to do that. We can guide you and advise you on all the documents you need to provide and ensure that all the processes are done by our team, and then we're able to do that for you. And it's a good place. Instead of you to pay money to connection people, we always advise you use education as the best platform to go and study in Canada. So if you're here and you want to book appointment, you want to meet me and any of my consultants, please book appointment with us. Alex Jr., do you say booking appointment is 200 cedis or $500? It's 200 cedis. Please read the screen. It's 200 cedis. Can you secure bank statement support visa application? No. You need to get a family member to do that. Please, I'm HND student in building technology. Is it possible to further in Canada with a scholarship? What do you suggest would be the best? I cannot. HND, you are not eligible. Sorry about that. But you can go and do your top up in Canada or do a degree in Canada. I'm a student now. Is there any offer for me? We are looking for those who want to go and study in Canada. Can you deliver more on degree requirement? I'm an HND holder. So if you're an HND holder, yes, we need your HND certificate and transcript and USSC. We can help you to get admission VAT to study in Canada. I'm a carpenter. How can I come there? But I'm not having money. I'm sorry, you don't qualify. We are talking about people who have qualification and want to go and study in Canada. I'm HND in building technology. Can I get admission in any of the Canadian university? Dancom. Yes, you are eligible. George Mensa, after paying the 200 cedis, are you going to pay $500 before processing? No. I'm a certificate nurse. Can I help to come to Canada? So please listen to me. What I'm trying to say is that if you want us to do your application, admission, and visa, those of you are paying your money, please use your telephone as a reference number. If you have paid your appointment fee, we want to encourage you to use your telephone number as reference so that we can call you back and book appointment with you. Now, the appointment is going to focus on helping you to know the right school to choose, the right course, the right document to submit for study permit. This is what basically we are going to do. Helping you to know the right school, the right course, the right document to organize and prepare you to apply for study admission and then for visa. So those of you who have paid your money, please use your telephone number as reference so we can call you. Can you help me get a passport? I'm sorry, I don't do passport. Isaac Kweku Asian, I have made a reservation for my wife. I'm in Canada. I have made a payment. What next? We will book appointment for you, Kweku. Thank you for booking the appointment. You are in Canada and believing in the services of Astolinks. We are grateful. Emmanuel Esifi Kwanzaa, please, if I've already filed for a visa, but haven't heard from the embassy, but I want to school, but my plan is to change it to student permit when I enter. Can you please, you cannot change the visa once you're in Canada. So book appointment and let's advise you. Pato boy, I've committed as a can get scholarship to study in Canada. If you're done so, I have a degree in BA. Yes, you can apply a FIA. So book appointment and let's show you. Howard, please, I paid for an appointment last year during one of the Zoom sessions, but haven't come for consultation. Please, can the payment be considered? You need to book a new appointment. Howard, thank you. Godfred, please, can SHS graduate apply? Yes, Godfred. I have diploma in public health nursing, here to do national service. Can I get admission to do a degree course in nursing? Yes. Franca, you can do that. So those of you who have booked appointment, please use your telephone number as reference so that we can follow up with you. Thank you. So if you have, please paid your money, use the telephone number. As I said, I cannot call you unless I have your telephone number. So don't make a mistake. When you send the money, use your telephone number as reference. As I'm saying, to get admission to do master's degree in Canada, you cannot use a third class to get admission to go to Canada. I am sorry. I will not here to tell you sweet words. I also tell you that if you want to get admission to do a master's degree in most competitive schools in Canada, you must have at least a good lower, not an average lower. So we're looking at first class, upper, and very good lower student. Please, you can also send your number and your name to the phone number through WhatsApp. My consultant are telling me that so if you have made the payment, use your telephone number and book your appointment. The team can engage you right now. They are following up with your numbers. So if you have made the payment, please submit your name and your telephone number through WhatsApp. The same number is on WhatsApp. Can a student with GPA lower division get admission into a postgraduate program? Please book appointment and let us know exactly the GPA you've got. How many days does it take to receive a call after you book the appointment? Brad J, it will take like 3 days to do that. It depends on the number of students, but within 5 days, we will sort everybody. Can I use HN to do masters? I'm sorry, no. In Canada, Kobe, can you help someone with admission already? I was previously refused. Yes, Kobe, we can do, book the appointment. Please, if yes, then what are the requirements, Yoko? Can a student give? Yes. So book appointment and let's look at. It is when we meet you one-on-one that we can advise you to know which school will be okay for you, which course will be okay for you. Don't be deceived. You see, don't get visa refused before you consult us. As you start the application process, I will recommend that you take your time and go through the process with us. Let's advise you, because for Astolinks, when we advise you and you're not eligible, we will tell you. We will tell you the truth that you don't qualify. That is the most important thing. So make sure that before we take it from this, you have qualified. We talk to you, get to know who you are, the right document that you need, right process you have to go through, and then we say, okay, go ahead. Don't just start application when you have not. And to be eligible for the study loan, especially the postgraduate student, you need to apply to a certain school, not every school, and you need to do certain courses. You can't. The reason is that they want you to do a course. When you finish, you can easily find employment. So if you just choose any course and they know that you can't find employment, I am sorry, you will not be able to get the loan. And if you get admission to a school that is not part of the accredited schools, you will not get the loan. You have to go through. So if you are looking for a loan to do your postgraduate and you want Astolinks to help you to go through the process, we will go. And also, the fact that you get a loan does not mean that you'll be given the visa. There are other things you need to do. And that is why we have started the program early. We want to make sure that even if you don't have employment, we can guide you for you to go through the process so that between January to March, April, you know what to do, whether to create employment for yourself, build your profile. This is why we are doing the Zoom meeting in January, so that you can book an appointment. We will advise you, go through the process so that by the time you apply your visa by April or May, you have built your profile very well. Not building your profile and going to church to pray, going to the mosque to pray is just a scam. Nothing will happen. It is a skill. Build a good profile. You are a graduate, you have work evidence, you have employment letter, you have pay slip, you have money in your own account, you have money from sponsors or a loan, you are going to study. You yourself have demonstrated that you have strong economic and social ties. Not doing these things will mean that your visa will be refused. Please, I finished school in 2015. I have advanced diploma in system, book appointment, everything that you want to know. Listen, whatever you want to know, we have over 20 consultants. It is when you book appointment with us that we can have one-on-one engagement with you. When you book the appointment, we allocate 30 minutes with you with a counselor. The counselor will be able to talk to you, understand who you are, your profile, which course is good for you, which school is good for you, what must you do from now till you apply for visa. Everything must be consciously designed so that when you go through it, at the end of the day, you can get your visa. This is what I want people to know. Don't be in a haste. Don't do things anyhow. I have a bachelor in psychology, mathematics. Can I get a place? Yes. It is part of the skilled occupation. Can a diploma in medical lab technology? Yes. Book appointment and let's help you to find admission. Is the loan applicable to every school for selected school? For selected school, Sammy. George Mensah, the admin of the WhatsApp group has closed the chat area. Please, we cannot chat with you. So just send your message to them. Maybe if you have closed it, can you open it? Thank you. But please, it is only meant for those who have booked appointment. It is only for those who have booked appointment. Send your name and your telephone number to the number. Only those who have booked the appointment. Yes. Mr. Richard, can I have my appointment? The last time you mentioned catch a flight, so we didn't have a conversation. Please book Joe Courier, book appointment, and let's have conversation. Thank you. So anyone who want to meet the Canada team, help you to get admission, process your visa for you, and the like. All that you need to do is to book your appointment, and we take it from there. We've got 10 minutes more to end the session, and I want to summarize everything. As I said, Canada is one of the fantastic destinations in the world where you can study, and it has great opportunity for international students who want to study. It's a good place, and I recommend it for you. It's flexible. One of the biggest challenge facing international students is the ability to finance the education. And we know that Ghana have the money on me right now. Can I come to your office later to pay and book it? I am sorry, Prince. You only have to book it now. You can't. If you come to the office, you pay for the full service fee. I hold a BA in social studies, first class honors. Am I eligible for full scholarship? Book appointment, Kingsley, King Atta, and let's look at if you'll be eligible for the loan. Please, I have finished secondary school 3 years ago. Can I have the opportunity to the university to study? Yes. Dennis Lugutu, you can do that. Book appointment. I want to come to the office, an appointment. Book appointment, not walking to the office. I am ANC engineer and I have WASI, Auto Ghana. Please, whatever you want to do, just book appointment to speak to a consultant and let them advise you, and we take it from there. Kindly talk on the third class. How do you help? What if we pay the 200 and later we are told we can't be helped? If you have a third class, you can go and do graduate certificate. That is it. So just book the appointment and let us advise you. That is what we are supposed to do. Thank you. If you have your money with you, just book the appointment right now. Just book the appointment right now and let us schedule you. It is going to be first come, first serve. The first person who booked the appointment will be the first person we will engage. It's purely first come, first serve. And please, those of you who booked the appointment, please use your phone number reference. Thank you very much. Use your telephone number as reference so that we can engage you. Thank you. You are 419 people. We want to come to the office. May God forgive you to say that we are 419 people. We are very intelligent, smart, highly educated people who have passed through our company. If we are 419 people, the best thing for you to do is not to join us. We don't need your money. Go to a place where you are going to get genuine people to engage you. You can't walk into anybody's office. You need to book an appointment. This is Astolinks. We are who we are. We will not run away from it. We are a serious company and building our business. So if you are a typical Ghanaian or African and you think that somebody is looking for your 200 cedis, please, we don't need you. Go to wherever you need it. I think you are the people who prefer to pay money to people on the street. We are a serious company, and I want to be honest with you. Thank you. Please, I've completed. Say, my sister was successful with Astolinks. She will be going to UK. Thank you, Natanya. Please, I've completed SHA. Can I book an appointment? Yes. Joseph Mensah. Does it mean after 30 minutes of talking to your counselor, the appointment expire? Yes. So when after meeting our counselors, if they think that you are eligible, they will let you know, yes, you are eligible. Continue the application process. This is how we do it. If you are not eligible, you go your way. So you speak to our counselors for them to know who you are, the course you want to pursue, the graduate you have, the process you have to go through. And if you are not interested, or if you don't have the finance, if you do not have the document, you go your way. Simple as that. We are not here to speak sweet words to you. Going to Canada is purely by investment. It's not by words. You need to have money to go to Canada. You cannot go to Canada with just math. No, it is investment. And people who want to go to Canada, they must be good students. We are not looking for documentation to justify that you are a student, and you must be ready to go through the process. You must have money to pay for services about it. It is not free. If anybody tells you that they will help you to get free visa to go to Canada without paying school fees, paying for visa fee, they are liars and scams. We are not like this. We are telling you it is an investment. You need to do that. There's a gentleman, we don't know whether he's a competitor who has come here. He's Infinite. Thank you. But Astolinks is a big company. We are registered in Ghana, regulated, and we are one of the best companies in Africa. We don't care whether you're a competitor and you have just come here to say negative words. We will continue to grow and manage your business. There are very important personalities here who have come here. And Enoch, can you please follow this gentleman and let him and recommend him to the team? We are not bothered about somebody coming here, enemy of progress or something, who comes here onto our platform to say something. No, we are not bothered about it. So you can go ahead, send messages and on. But please, anybody who tells you to contact them privately, be careful. There are so many bogus people who will come here because we have the biggest platform. If we are scam, why do you come to the scam platform? Why do you want to come to our office? We can't have everybody to come to our office. The 21st century, we do business online, payment systems online. When we are typical, low-minded people are the people who say, I don't like appointment system. No, if that is your mentality, we are not interested in you. Take your money, take your document, go to the Canada website, do your own things. You don't need an agent. Just go through it and do it for yourself. This is my advice for you. We are not forcing people. It is what I do. If you are interested, come. It is not compulsory. Do what you think will help you. Simple as that. Thank you so much. If I book that financial problem, if I book that appointment, will there other payment? Will you give me a loan to go and pay later? As we said, that there's a company that can give you a loan to pay your tuition fees. So if you are eligible, we will let you know and you go through the process. Thank you, Matilda Konedu. Please, I'm a carpenter. Help me. We are not doing it for carpenter masons. Our program is meant for people who have degree, HND, SSCs, and they want to go and study in Canada. We are not doing it for people who want to go and work. If your intention is purely to go and work, leave the platform. This platform is meant for people who want to go to Canada and do their diplomas, their degree, their masters, and their PhD. This is the platform, not for work. We are not promoting for people to go and work. We are saying study and work. Study means that when you study in Canada, you have the opportunity to work after you have studied. You have the opportunity to also work during your study. This is what we do. Great Accra Grace. Yes, Grace, you can contact us. We can help you. If you have proof, go to the cyber crime unit of Ghana Police and report them. What is your skin paintings? Yeah, thank you, Daniel. This is how Ghanaians are. This is how people are. I have a master's in accounting with 7 years of experience, married with 4 kids. Yes, book appointment. Thank you so much for the education. Look at forward. Now, let me take advantage to advise you on fraud. Listen to me. If you want to study abroad, get a good agent to advise you. Let them advise you on the right school, the right course, the right process. Don't do business with people on the street. Listen, don't pay your school fees to any agent. Don't pay your school fee. Don't go and carry 10,000, 20, 50,000 to an agent because they are your church member, your friends. They have office in internet cafe or anywhere. No, please make sure that you do with genuine agent who are registered and the alliances to do business. This is what you know. Go do your due diligence and make sure you do the right thing. Make sure that the course they apply for you, you've seen it yourself. The school, you've seen it. You receive admission letter and pay your own school fees. Process your visa. They'll process the visa for you. Use your own debit card to make the payment of the visa fee. Go to the visa application center, submit your biometric, Have access to the emails yourself. Monitor the things that goes through the application process and make sure that when a decision comes, you see it yourself. Please, I'm a disease control officer of diploma, 3 years. Book appointment. Can undergraduate get a loan? The loan is not for undergraduate student. It is for postgraduate student. I have second class lower 2 points. I'm SHS. Please, the loan is not meant for undergraduate students. So I'm sorry. It is meant for postgraduate students going for postgraduate courses. Whether you're going to do MBA, you're going to do masters, whatever you're going to do for postgraduate level, yes, we are ready to help you. Thank you so much for your time. All those who have booked the appointment, we need you to please submit your telephone number and your email so that we can take it from there. Thank you for your good quality time. I've got 4 minutes to also end the meeting. My brother was not able to pass. Can he get access to join? I don't know what you mean. Your brother was not able to pass. Have admission, okay. Question. Please, I have a financial problem. If I book an appointment, would the payment? Listen, even if you want to go and study in Canada, you need to also show that you have some money to take care. Even if you get full scholarship, you still need money to pay for your visa fee. You may need money to pay for your flight ticket, and you may need money to pay for other miscellaneous expenses. So this is not meant for people who will come and say, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. If you don't have anything, Matilda, you are not eligible, because if you go to the embassy, you can't tell them, I don't have anything. I don't have money to pay for visa fee. I don't have money to pay for, even police certificate and medical examination. I'm sorry you don't qualify. Thank you. Please, can somebody apply for a second postgraduate once he or she is done with first one? Yes. Thank you. So, Osai Natania, can I do diploma in public health, but I did certificate nursing? Yes, you can get admission. Terms and conditions apply. So let me wrap up to say that Canada is one of the fantastic destinations to study. But to be competitive, you need to apply to the right school. You need to apply to the right course. And you need a good agent to advise you through the application process. Can a visa refusal affect Canada visa? Yes. Visa refusal can affect Canada visa. Depend on the country, depend on the conditions and other factors. But normally, wonder if you book appointment, we can advise you. Without EMAS, can I get nursing? If you had chemistry and biology, yes. I've been asking my question, no reply. We have over 500 questions on board. A service fee paid before or after? You have to pay part prior to the application. Please, can I apply for master's after my degree in midwifery and work as well? Yes. Anybody who pursue master's degree in Canada and you graduate, or a degree or diploma, you have up to 3-year post-study work permit. Can I get fully funded scholarship to study midwifery? It depends on your profile. Ibrahim Babangida, please speak to your counselor to quicken the engagement. They requested for a certificate and since then no response. Okay, thank you, Babangida. I'll do that. VAT, Astolinks is a reputable company. Please, I'm in the UK through their service. I joined this webinar in place of a brother who is bent on studying in Canada. Their service is top-notch. Thank you, VAT. VAT, may I know your full name and which school are you in the UK? Sami, a service fee paid before after you have been successful. Proud to the application. A service fee paid before, I think I've answered you. Alex, don't bother responding to those who are speaking out of course. Thank you, Alex Jr. George Mensah, what are the STEM courses? Engineering, IT, is a service fee paid before? I've already explained that. Romeo Anku, I guess you should ignore such people distracting you. They are not serious. Romeo, thank you. Sometimes when people begin to say negative words, you need to speak and let them know. Thank you. Thank you. Is it, yes, we may share the presentation on our YouTube. Ali Haruna, I'm currently an aerospace engineer studying KNUSA. Is there an opportunity for me to, even though I'm schooling, make sure you get a good grade and then contact us. We should be able to help you. With that email, can I get nursing course? Chemistry and biology is what is needed. As I said, we have a month for application for Canada to take place. So all the application for Canada needs to be done. So if you want to study in Canada this year, you are from now, today is 20th of January to 15th of February, you need to apply to a school in Canada. Other than that, you may not get admission. So book the appointment and the team will engage you and we're going to take it from there. And we take it from there. As I said, during the appointment, what we are going to do is that we will help you to know the right school, the right course, and then we will make sure that we also guide you to be able to go through the application process. What are the documents you need to provide? Build a good profile for you. Advise you on how to build a good profile, because one of the reasons why a lot of students get visa refusal is their profile is very weak. Let's assume that you are even self-employed. If you are a self-employed person and you cannot show that you earn money genuinely or legitimately, your visa could be refused. So you need to build a good profile, and our counselors will be better to advise you to make sure that we are able to do that, support you. Yeah. So that is what I've come to say. I have 3 minutes to end my session. It's a great place. And let me repeat the funding as a last one again. You can follow Astolinks. Contact numbers are available. We are in Kumasi, we are in Accra, we are in Takoradi, and we have the UK office. Feel free to engage us online on social media. These are some of our partner universities in Canada and others, which we couldn't capture all of them. As I said, if you're an international student, you can copy this. This is the estimated cost of living, the average estimated cost of living in Canada. Please find them here. You can copy the PowerPoint, take a screenshot of this to guide you. It's very important. What are the requirements? Are you international student under 40 years? Do you have a degree or master's? Is your degree first class, upper, or a good lower? Do you have between 1 to 3 years work experience? Are you ready to study September 2024? Do you wish to study MBA or one of the STEM courses? We can help you to secure a loan to study in a top Canadian institution. The loan will cover your tuition fees for the entire duration of your studies. But remember, terms and conditions apply. This is and many more are some of the reasons why we did this event. We are very confident that once you go through this process, a year by this time, somebody will join us and give a great testimony about a great future that they have. What we would do as a company is always to advise you to know the right school, the right course, the right profile to build, the right document to follow, and we'll help you to make sure that your dream to become a reputable international student becomes a reality, so that one day you too can endorse us. I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate your time with me. We've been here for 1 hour, 20 minutes. Thank you. I really appreciate it so much. Please, as I said, there are so many students. We cannot give counseling for free. We don't have the time to do it. We don't have the resources to do free counseling. And that is why when we do a presentation, we will always tell our clients to book an appointment so that we can sieve it and make sure that people are really serious and ready to change their life through international education. We can do that through counseling for them. So if your intention to study in Canada 2024 September, you need to apply for admission between now and 15 February. You need to book an appointment with us. We will make sure that we will counsel you. We advise you to know the right school, the right course, and we also prepare you for your visa application. Sometimes the Canada visa application can take 3 to 4 months. So it is important that at least by the end of April, May, you have applied for a visa. So you can have like June, July, August, West to get your visa. That is almost 12 weeks. so that you can get your visa and then go and study in Canada. And then after that, if you are married, you can also do it for your wife and children. After consulting us, you would have gained information and be current about things you need to do. And I believe that will position you to make an informed decision going forward. I want to take this opportunity to thank Astolinks team. You've done well for organizing this event. Mr. Gad, our growth consultant, Enoch, well done. The IT team, the graphic designers, and everybody who has made this a reality. Thank you so much for your time. I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our audience and who have joined us from exactly 1 o'clock. It's been incredible. Well done for your time. I really appreciate your time and we're looking forward. Always feel free to visit any of our offices in Kumasi, Accra, and Takoradi. Speak to a counselor, let them advise you. Please don't do fake document. Please don't let anybody deceive you. Don't try to use 419 to travel. As a graduate, at least you have educational qualification. Always make sure that you can go through the right process and get admission to go, and you will enjoy it and it will be fantastic. Though all that I'm saying will not be so easy, but when you go through the right process, I am very confident at the end of the day, you will enjoy your stay in Canada. And together, when we acquire the skills, when we acquire the knowledge, when we have the information and we make money, we will come back to Ghana, invest it in Ghana and Africa, and make our nation great and strong. I love you all for your time.